Madness. Desiree's group's on fire. Lifewave.
Yes, indeed. So tonight,
It's
I'm
on
going to ask,
fire.
you going to sing
This
for us?
is on fire. Ain't no stopping us now because we going
Is that
on.
Dr. Ralph?
We on fire. Yes, yes, we are.
Oh, it's little Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Jada's our talented singer. She's even got a song for us for Patch Power. Sing that for us.
Oh, I can't remember what it is now.
We'll make it up.
That's little Earth, Wind, and Fire coming at you.
That's right. That's right.
Patch, patch, here, patch, there, patch, everywhere you patch. Where,
I
whatever, I can't remember.
grew up on that stuff. Cool in the Game.
You have to patent that song.
I got another one I want to patent.
So it's about 6:33. I just want to go ahead and I want to honor everyone's time. And it's such a great time to be here in LifeWave, and the gift that it has been to me and my family. There are really no words. I mean, it's been so life-changing. And I had reached out to Michael probably a good 8 weeks ago and asked him if he would speak for us, and he agreed. And I was so thrilled. And we have never met each other one-on-one, but I've heard him on many different calls, and he's just always so inspiring, bringing the energy and the excitement. And I think that we all can learn from each other. And I believe in mentoring across, meaning that, you can listen to so many people and take their most valuable information that works and resonates with you. And so when I heard Michael talk, I was just like, wow, this guy is so amazing. He's near death, and he sees the vision. And so I would like to introduce you to you tonight, Michael Accurso. And I'm so thrilled that he said yes. So Michael, bring it.
I want to give you all a little bit of a view here of the beautiful. There's the flamingo, the fountains there. Eiffel Tower, what a difference 18 months can make. Can you hear me, Desiree?
Yes, let me ask everyone to please mute themselves. And at the end, we'll have a few minutes for question and answer, and then we can unmute then. So, yes, so we can hear you just fine.
18 months ago, I was in the hospital, really fighting for my life with congestive heart failure. I really believe it was COVID because of the massive cold that I had along with the heart failure. But COVID wasn't even mentioned yet. But they had me on breathing machines. So when you look at 18 months ago, a gentleman that had been devastated by loss, by depression, by 3 major accidents, I tell people I was so low I could play handball against the curb. At 53, I had nothing. All the money I made, all the travel, all the teams I built were in the past. And because of all my health challenges and no insurance, I was stuck with zero in the bank and in ICU. My parents had just passed, broke up with my fiance, virtually all alone. But I knew that if God could get me through this one more challenge, the one more mountain, the one more hill, that I would go right to the top and never look back. So now, 18 months later, money's not an issue. Hit the top of the company income-wise because of all of you. My health is getting back. Yeah, I've got some things to do. I've got some things to do to get the health 100%, but I can walk again. I can breathe again. I'm not in ICU. And I see hope. See, people can live 30 days without food, 7 days without water, but you try living 1 day without hope. Right now, with the convergence of over 200 million people worldwide being forced to work at home, that is a windfall for our industry, network marketing. In every down economy, through the 80s, through the real estate crash, through the oil embargo, network marketing thrives in a down economy because people have to make money and they can do it from home where they've already got a set amount of bills. It's not more expensive than to go rent a business or start up McDonald's. So when you look at Lifeway, the iconic product X39, and you look at the avenue of where we're at, network marketing, home-based business is a $500 billion industry, soon to hit 700 billion next 18 months. You've got the stem cell industry over 300 billion, will top $1 billion the next 5 years. You put those two together and you got a license to get wealthy. You've got a license to become free, but it's not just what you make, it's what you become. I've learned so much, Desiree, in the last 18 months of who I am and what I can achieve. When you're laying in a hospital bed and you have nothing left but your cell phone, all you can do is make calls. And I begged the nurse to let me keep my phone because she said, Mike, you're in ICU. We got to take your phone. I said, ma'am, I'm going to die with my phone in my hand. It's the only outside link I have to the outside world. And I'm going to make calls because I want to be back on top one more time before I die. And I made 18 calls in 2 days, signed up 7, 8 people, did 3 ways, did text messaging. And God let me live. And I kept my promise that if he let me live, I'd go right to the top. I did that under a year. I'm not trying to press you. I'm trying to press upon you that God doesn't love me any more than he does you. And you're probably in a better place right now than I was laying in a hospital bed with probably COVID and definitely congestive heart failure with $0 in your pocket. But you got to have a burning desire. My desire was to not go out on the bottom. I had been on top of the network marketing world. I had been at the top 500 in the world, documented. Had gone to the top in 4 or 5 different companies. So I knew I had the gift. I knew I had the skill. But if I didn't pick up that phone, if I didn't text out a message, it's like having a garage sale. You can have all the beautiful stuff in the garage. If you don't open that garage door and put that stuff on the driveway, you're not going to sell nothing. So you got to meet the company. You've got to meet your destiny halfway. This is your chance to ride us to $1 billion. This is your chance to become a senior presidential. This is your chance to travel the world like I'm doing. I stay in 4-star hotels, go wherever I want, take Ubers, take black Ubers, limousines, it doesn't matter. I paid the price. And when you pay the price, the world becomes yours. But you gotta do it now. It's not gonna come to you. The world is waiting if you're ready to meet it. Now, what does that mean? Find out what your why is. If your why doesn't make you cry, it's not large enough. It's not powerful enough because you're going to have down days. You're going to have people tell you no. You're going to have family say, why don't you get a job and quit doing that MLM stuff? I use that as fuel. The same way Michael Jordan, when they told him he was too old to win a championship, he went out and scored 62 points with 104-degree temperature. What people say doesn't define you. It's what you believe in yourself which defines you. When you look in the mirror and you see a creature that God created, you can do anything. You're a marvelous creature. You've got over 10 billion cells that rejuvenate every 6 months. You're a work of art. You're a Ferrari. You just got to tune up your engine. And if you believe, nothing can stop you. The world will become yours. The world will open up and you'll have the life. You'll be able to take your family on trips. You'll be able to give them the school that they need, the housing they need, the clothes they need, the Christmas they want. But it's not going to happen if you don't seize the day. I did over 100 3-ways in 3 days. I texted out over 1,000 people within a 30-day period. I believe I found the fountain of youth. If you don't go through your phone and text everybody that you care about, everybody that you have on your phone. It doesn't matter if they join. Let them know you launched your business. Let them know that you're in the game. Let them know that you're not going to be stopped no matter what anybody says. Don't quit. Show up to blow up. This is your chance. Never again will you have a chance to be a part of a company in the stem cell industry with no competition in an environment where over 200 million people are forced to work at home. This is a magical time for network marketing, the best time in the history of civilization. And if we don't seize the day, shame on us. If you don't do it, shame on you. But I believe you will, if you desire to. I can't give you the desire. I can't do it for you. I can do 3 ways for you. I can do calls for you. I can do everything for you, but I can't get you to the top without you meeting me halfway. There's an old story of a gentleman during a flood, and he had to rise to the top of the house, and he gets to heaven. He said, Lord, so many times I asked you to help me and you didn't. He said, how about those 3 ships that were several hundred yards away that went by? You didn't swim out to get it. I went by seeing you. I throwed you the anchor. I throwed you the life raft. You didn't meet it halfway. If you don't meet God halfway and life halfway, you're just going to be sitting in front of the TV eating Cheetos, wishing you would. I had a chance to do that. All my family said, get on disability. Get on disability. We'll get you $600 a month, a nice, cheap apartment. We'll get you on government food stamps, and you'll live the rest of your life sitting there in peace, eating Cheetos. I said, I'd rather die. What do you mean you'd rather die? We're doing it. Well, I got a bigger desire than sit in front of a TV eating Cheetos on government cheese. And I went out and made it happen in the worst health conditions. And if I can do it, you can definitely do it. I doubt none of you were as low as I was. So I hope I can inspire someone to let you know I believe in you. I took time out of my vacation to get on this call. Didn't have to. I can retire now, never have to work again. But I owe it to you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be where I was, where I am, because teamwork makes the dream work. This isn't golf. This isn't tennis. This is a team sport. You got to reach out and touch someone. You got to reach out and pat someone. And you got to be there in the moment to seize the day, and you'll get all the dreams you desire. So back to you, sweetheart. It's a beautiful 70-degree day here in Las Vegas.
Wow, that is incredible. So in 2 days, you did 103 ways on your sick bed in ICU.
In 3 days, I had Ron Rayburn, great upline, great gentleman. I had Peter LeBerry. I had Ron Ledford. I had Kai Jacobson. I even was calling the #1 earner, who was a friend of mine way back, David Jumper. And I said, listen, guys, you're going to be available because I'm going to tear the phones up. So when I text you, I'm calling you, I got a 3-way on the line. So I literally, within a 4-hour period one night in ICU, did at least 17 3-ways. So I know it was at least 100. But out of that 100, I signed up almost 20 people because I was in the hospital almost 10 days.
Wow. So in 30 days, you called well over 300 people. And the person that introduced you was Ron Rabin. And
well, he introduced Peter. He introduced Peter. See, I met Ron through Peter. Peter was a dear friend of mine in a previous company. He was in my team in Gano Coffee. We had a huge team back in 2010 where I was featured in the top leaders in the world in network marketing, over 55,000 a month. But the owner of North America stole all of our money, and that's what caused me to have a super breakdown. But Peter was a dear friend. He was in Beamer with Ron. Ron got him in LifeWave. Peter put the patch on me, and it helped my swollen foot. And that's when I decided, listen, I'm very sick, Peter. I probably won't make it till December. This was August. I'll just partner with you. And then when I die, you can just keep the business. I wasn't planning on living. So when I did live, all hell broke loose.
Well, I'm so glad that you chose to live and partner up with Peter, because wow, did you make a difference? And I'm really just, it's just so fabulous to hear your story and to let people know that even if they're broke and broken emotionally, and you were also going through this physical challenge that most people don't have, they don't live through it, or if they do, they're very, very sick. But just knowing that you're out in Vegas having a good old time, that it's just tells you everything that X39 can do. Do we have anyone that has any questions so that Michael can get back to his vacation? So just unmute yourself if you have a question.
I do.
Okay, go
Hey,
ahead.
Michael, this is Jada. I've heard you several times say this, and I want to get a really good concrete answer on this. When you say that you reach out, going through your phone, you reach out and you contact people, are you just like taking and sending this through your messenger or text messaging them and saying you found the fountain of youth and just wait to see if they respond? Are you doing it that way? Like a
Great
blast?
question. I do it all. And that's a great question. During the day, I'm text messaging. At night when I'm laying in bed, I don't play games. I don't watch Netflix. I'm out reaching out to people. I'm going through my, 4,000 or 5,000 Facebook friends, and I'm messaging people. Hey, Sally, how you been? I know it's late, but read this when you wake up. I believe I found the fountain of youth. I was in ICU, literally dying. And this company, Lifeway, gave me my life back. Took my 1-year battle of pain away. Watch this 4-minute video. And if they didn't call me back, which a lot of people did, or message me back, I would call them back within 24 hours. But you got to take notes. You got to get you that $2 legal pad will make you millions. I still carry a legal pad. And every day I'm writing down new people that I meet, new people I thought of. Every day I add to my list, every day. And every day I contact new people. If you're not contacting new people, if you're not following up, if you're not reaching out to help someone, see, you got the gift of life and hope. If you don't want to get up and hand that to somebody, you're in the wrong business. Go sell ice cream. You got to reach out every day and ask yourself, who can I bless today? Who's going to come in my life? Who can I call? Who can I text? Who can I see? What can I do? How many people today can I bless? And I'm telling you, if you want to make 5,000 to 10,000 a month in network marketing, and you're not sending out 10 to 20 exposures every day through Messenger, through Facebook, through text messages, forget email. People don't read emails anymore. If they do, they just cut right through them. The number one form to reach people is text messaging. If you're not text messaging, you're not in business. If you're not following up, you're not serious about it. I'm just being quite frank, because I've done it all. I know what works and I know what doesn't work. I've done it for 24 years at a high level.
So are you sending out just, I heard you say a 4-minute video. So are you sending out just that one video?
Yes. Keep it simple. At the time, all we had was x39experience.com. So I would say, listen, Tamara, I believe I found the fountain of youth. I would be not a friend of yours if I didn't share this with you. It's my duty to share this with everybody I know and care about, because it took my 1-year battle of foot pain away. It's given me my life back. Watch this 4-minute video and hit me back. That's all I did, night and day. Between that, following up, more text messages, more 3-ways, signing people up, get them in the system, getting them to duplicate. And then once I did that, I found out and created Manager Making Machine. Because in LifeWave, it all starts at manager. You can't break the bank or even go to several thousand a month without hitting manager. And if you're not breaking managers, it's not going to work. You got to break managers every single week on your team. The 4 people you sponsor right away, your goal is to get them to manager. If you break managers, you'll create a manager making machine. You'll create a money making machine.
And let me ask you one last question real quick. Okay, so now when you first got in, you said it was x39experience.com video. So what video are you using now? want
I
to do
use,
this.
I don't have the name of it, but I just tagged that new video on YouTube with the David Schmidt story. But you can still use X39 Experience. The point of the matter is you want them to look at something. So when they call back and say, I watched the video, I'm going to say, what do you like best? Was it the money? Was it the health factor? Whatever they say, I'm going to say me too, because I like it all. Then I'm going to get someone on the phone and close the sale for me, because that everything you do has to be subliminal. There's a secret to everything. Even though I can close it myself, I want that new person to know that I'm not in business by myself. I've got a team to help me. Because most people, the reason they don't join is they're afraid to fail. They want to join. They want to make money. They want to win, but they're afraid to lose. They're afraid to fail. And if you can show them this is fun, it's not hard. Yeah, it's work. But if you do it with the team, it makes it funner and more enjoyable.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Michael.
We have
You're
time for,
welcome.
we have time for one more question. Well, I guess everybody has their answers, huh? Oh, Jean Sandiford. You unmute yourself. Let's give her a minute. So Jean, if you can unmute yourself, that would be great. There we go. Oh, she just muted herself again. So Michael, I just want to give a recap. So this gave you your life back to live the dream that you knew that you were meant to live. And you did it because you were not afraid to share. And I love the way you used your language and the way that, you know, when you said you kept it simple, you told your friends that I would not be a friend if I didn't share this with you. And that really gives it a whole different twist, because you're not trying to sell them something. You're trying to share this life-giving, life-changing patch. So Jean still wants to, if she doesn't unmute herself in 1 second, we'll go ahead and close. So Michael, do you have any last comments you would like to make? Before you do, I am just truly, truly honored that you said yes to talk to our team. And I'm happy that we had like 25 people show up.
I'm just proud of all of you for being on the call. 90% of success is showing up. I commend you for showing up.
Yes. So please, y'all, everyone can unmute themselves. Thank Michael for being here. And I am just so thrilled. And if you can't unmute, just you can show some love in the reaction section, and you can put up a heart, thumbs up, clap, clap. That would be really great. So Michael, how long are you going to be in Vegas?
Oh, I don't know. I might stay a couple more days, and I want to maybe go to Mount Zion, maybe Grand Canyon. We'll see. Whatever I want to do, we'll do.
Yeah, I love Mount Zion. My son lives in Colorado, and so we've done a lot of traveling in those sections. So beautiful. Well, I just want to let you know how much I really love you, and I thank you for all that you've done for our team. Show up on your vacation, and have a wonderful rest of your trip. And we can just say
Thank
goodbye
you. God
now.
bless you. Proud of you, Desiree.
Thank you. I appreciate
Michael, Michael, we gotta get
Thank
you
you, Michael. Appreciate your time and your
Thank
energy.
you,
Go to
everyone.
Grand Canyon.
Thank
You'll
you,
love Grand
Michael.
Canyon.
Thank you, Desiree.
Yes, Desiree.
Good night,
thank
Michael.
you. God bless you, Michael.